Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off this lesson by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharallah, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth. Those who are diligently pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in so doing, especially in these days and times. All right. The name of this lesson, oh man, the name of this lesson is going to be Am I an Israelite? All right. Am I an Israelite? All right. Um, you get people concerned with and it's understandable. Some people want to know, are they an Israelite? Okay. And the first thing to do in order to determine, if you are an Israelite, is if the Spirit has compelled you. Okay, that's I pulled that up right out the brain. If the Spirit has compelled you, okay, to start listening to this word, man. I mean, it's no, you know, uh, you know, uh, I or nor any other, person own the rights to you being an Israelite. Okay, it's strictly from Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and you know, uh, knowing that you are an Israelite and waking up to being an Israelite. It's like the movie The Matrix. If you've ever seen The Matrix, okay, right now that movie's an old movie, all right. But you're being, you unplugged yourself from this system, all right. This system of white supremacy or Edomite supremacy, okay. And even though it's a strong force of Edomite supremacy, you have our people who foolishly, those would be the ones who are plugged in, who think that they uh, have found a way to maneuver around and ignore the fact that every day they're being discriminated against, they're being treated unjustly, okay? And so those people who are under that illusion, all right, would be your so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, and why so? All right, now you go to the book of Genesis, all right, 25th chapter, all right, it goes into Esau and Jacob, all right. Now, again, okay, this is spiritual, okay, because the Bible doesn't say Esau and Jacob, that's the black people and the white people, no. So, it gives us a very detailed, all right. When going into Esau, you look up the meaning of his word. The meaning of his name, all right, which means wasted away is he. So at birth, okay, which many of us get our nicknames from birth, all right, and at this point in world history, true history, at that point, okay, there was no such thing as white people, okay, or European people. At that time in history, all peoples of the planet Earth were dark-skinned people, all right? So, you can go back to Noah, okay? All the sons, if you want to go further back in Genesis, all the sons of Noah, okay, know, all right, were dark-skinned people, okay? You're not going to get a Ham, okay? It's never going to happen, okay? And the Lord is not the author of confusion, okay? The Lord won't have you confused, okay? Know that in this truth. So you're not going to have a Hamite, so-called African, and you see how dark, okay, an African gets, okay? You're not going to have him being the oldest, okay, the oldest child, okay, and then get, you know, Raggedy Ann and Andy, okay? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So the father that birthed that black, Ham, all right, that was a dark-skinned man and a dark-skinned woman. Now, is it possible, to have, what about light, somebody might say, what about a light-skinned, yeah, you can have a light-skinned child, all right? Two dark-skinned people can have a light-skinned child, okay? See, dark-skinned people could, or Israelite people can have any color children, basically. That looks like all of the nations. Okay, I've seen our people have children that look East Indian. I've seen children who come out with red hair, with blue eyes, with gray eyes, with green eyes. Okay, dark-skinned people. All right, so this ministry, all right, is not about color. All right, it's not about color. And it's not about, it's not a money thing either to become an Israelite. You don't have to have, because you got these videos. It's not about money, right? This is a very spiritual journey, and it's one that taking, if you're the type of person who like bad news first, okay, it's one that will ultimately have you to lose your life, okay? And so, that comes with the territory of following who the world ignorantly calls God or Jesus Christ, because you should know that those are not the names, all right? If you are of the elect. Now, when I speak of the elect, okay, yeah, you could come in this truth and find out you're an Israelite, and that's beautiful, that's wonderful. But don't stop there, okay? Don't stop there. There's a lot of information in this truth, man, and once you, accumulate, this information, is good to take notes so that you can in turn, or while you're learning, okay, teach, go into these prophecies. This is about you. This is about your people. All right? This is about you and your people. Okay? That they have tried the masses, okay? Psalms, the 83rd chapter, go and read that, okay? Have tried to hide from you, okay? They've tried to keep this information from you, okay? And it began, all right, with slavery, okay? Well, it actually began before slavery, but, our people, we kept popping up, and they just finally took us out. All right, in slavery. Okay, in slavery, they took us out. So it's a spiritual thing, but one thing that can help you is the 12 tribe sign. All right, going back to the two sticks. All right, and the 12 tribe sign. All right, if you go and consult with that, most people, they don't know their father. All right, so again, this is a spiritual thing. But when you go into the tribes, all right, when you go into the tribes themselves, all right, spiritually, if you are an Israelite, you're going to line up with one of those tribes, all right? The characteristics, the mannerisms, okay, of one of those tribes. It doesn't matter if, oh man, I can't dance, oh, I can't sing, okay? That's not, we say that when it comes to, sometimes so-called white people, all right? But it's not a thing about, if you can sing or if you can dance or, because, you just got some jakes that just, all jakes ain't, cool Modi, all right? All of our people are not going to be cool Modi, okay? But, for the most part, just, you look at the 12 tribe sign, and which is deadly accurate, okay? And from there, you see where you are as an Israelite, okay? Where you are as an Israelite, and get into the spirit or the culture of your identity as an Israelite, okay? Don't stop there. Once you get in this thing, man, go full blast with it, man. Okay? And then you will see how the way that you were living in the world, chasing hoes and popping bottles and popping tags and, and a family man, all of that was bullshit, man. All right? It's no time to be the family man. All right? The standout man in the family. We losing. All right? We're losing miserably. All right? A lot of brothers, they do videos and, trying to show the black woman that, and that's good, man. But guess what, man? That bitch is gone, man. That bitch is through. All right? She gone, man. So, when hey, and that's one thing that brothers, whether she's a so-called black woman or even a woman from the other tribe, listen, the Israelite woman, she has her brains, she's in her feelings about Esau, man. All right? Simply put, okay, she's in her feelings about Esau. She's not trying to let that devil go, okay? No matter, how you dick her down, how you trick off on her, all right? Esau can do it better, all right? The so-called white man can do it better for the Israelite woman. That's why you see a lot of these NFL players, okay? They're getting a good, wholesome, all right? They're getting a good, wholesome Wonder Bread, all right? They're They're getting the mayonnaise sandwich. Remember, we was kids, all right? You was broke. The parents didn't have shit to eat. Mayonnaise sandwich did the job when you was hungry, man. Fuck you mean? Okay? Slap motherfucking mayonnaise on 2 pieces of bread, and imagine you eating a fucking McDonald's burger, man. All right? And that's how it was for a lot of people. All right? If there's some lemon juice in the cabinet, okay, you pour some lemon juice in some water. All right? If you have some food coloring, put some food coloring in it. Drop some sugar in there. Okay, a syrup. Whatever was sweet, and you had Kool-Aid, man. All right? And so that's what, that's how, some of us, came up what we were subjected to. And we weren't subjected to that by mistake. All right? This devil comes up with $88 billion for a war in Ukraine. And you think he couldn't fix the circumstances that you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, especially you niggas. See, yeah, I'm talking to you niggas the most, man. Because you sitting still. You want to kiss this devil's ass because he give you a job. He's giving you a paycheck. You want to smile and, okay, you at work. But, even then, man, even then with me, man, listen, hey, I don't be at work just calling them a straight Edomite, You got to be, circumspect. I'm not at work calling them a Edomite, like, get the fuck on, Edomite, but, and it ain't that, hey, you want to come to this year's work party? All right? And you know what the fuck they having at the party? Some pizza, all right? With pepperoni and sausage. Okay? Get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving before that shit start, man. All right? I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid for this party. I'm not coming. All right? Simple as that. But, yeah. All right? So if you want to become an Israelite, or if you it's just embracing your heritage again, okay? It's like you was, you were adopted by the wicked witch of the fucking West, man. All right? You were adopted, okay, by the wicked witch of the West, and now you have found your parents, all right? But in fact, you found out that you weren't adopted. You were actually kidnapped, which is the MO of this motherfucker, man. All right? Fucking kidnapper, man. Thief. Which is part of this lesson that I'm going to go into, all right? And I'm going to go into some scriptures now. There's a scripture that says the people are as its rulers. I couldn't find it, all right? So I wanted to start off this lesson with that scripture. But I want to start off with this, Isaiah 9 and 16, all right? And it says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed, all right? And, unfortunately in Israel, okay, you have leaders like this, and most of them, the majority of these people are Christians or in Islam, all right? And what these people ultimately do, those individuals have been blinded, all right, to teach Islam and to teach Christianity and all these other philosophies, all right? And, our people don't, again, our people want to be plugged in to the matrix, all right? They want to be plugged into the matrix. So, they don't want to wake the fuck up. Okay, wake up mean that you actually have to do something, all right? And our people don't want to actually do anything, all right? Um, Here in Chicago, if you get on the bus, you'll see that the majority of grown adult black males, I mean, from 20 to 60, okay, they don't have 8 quarters. Okay, 8 quarters. They can't pay a bus fare. All right, even though they probably got it in their pocket, they have settled with being deadbeats, man. Okay, with that deadbeat mentality. All right, and so you be like, you see them get on the bus and they ask the bus driver, hey, could you let me on? That was something that was unthought of, man. Okay, growing up. Okay, and so our people are destroyed. All right, as a result of poor leadership. They go to the polls. Okay, practicing the Roman tradition. They go to the polls and vote. Okay, and those votes and it gets them nowhere. Okay, they think this candidate is he's the one. He's lied to them, and our people want to hear lies. They ultimately want to hear lies, man. They want to be lied to. They don't want to know the truth. Okay, they want to think that um you know the life that they see on TV, or the life that these elites have uh, publicized. All right, because ultimately, when you see people like Puffy and when they're going through this, those people are puppets. Okay, what makes a puppet funny is when he twitches and moves. All right, he twitches and moves, and the puppet master gives him a voice. Okay, and so that makes him entertaining. And so guess what? Our people have began to follow entertainment as a way of life, and so they're destroyed. Okay, they go to one of these mega churches, and even in Israel, you got a smaller version of the Christian mega church. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, man. You got these Israelite groups, and you'll see them. You'll see them. Okay, you'll know them when you see them. I don't even have to say their name, man, but you'll see it. And if you're truly in the spirit, you'll see this is nothing but a mega church mentality. It's not a humble. It's not a humble beginning. All right, and it's not austere. Okay, you know, when it comes to austere, okay, being austere, well, it means you're a stickler to the rule, man. And you have to be a stickler to the rules, all right? And these Israelite groups, they just don't do it. You know, if you're a stickler to the rule, okay, guess who don't like that? Women, for one, don't like that. They don't like a man that's a stickler to the rule, all right? You know, these groups, you know, they preach and cry the law, but they're not for the law, okay? They're not for the law. And, you know, in this truth, when you come in, you know, you'll see it. And then, you know, from there you can, you know, from there you can decide and choose. All right. Let me get another scripture. Okay, Isaiah 42:22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. This is talking about the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They have robbed and stole from what? Mostly your heritage. That's the most important thing. Your heritage has been stolen. The knowledge of who you were has been stolen. All right? By who? The same person that's now trying to give you an identity and an education and a life. Okay? The person who robbed you, stole from you, and murdered you is now trying to give you and offer you and tell you what a better life is. Okay? Because the life that's nourished the planet for, you know, thousands of years, it somehow was wrong. And so this newcomer's way of life is supposed to be better. Okay? And so now you also have our people who, you know, get into this, you know, Israelites who follow Esau, the so-called white man's plan, all right? And they start using his model of robbing and spoiling our people, okay? They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth. For a spoil, and none saith, restore. Yeah, so, you know, you can go to the election polls all day long, but none of those white people are going to say, give them reparations and actually do it. Your own people, okay? They're leading you, you know, you get caught up in the drug game or whatever game, all right, that leads to you going into $1 million industry called prison, okay? And then you wind up on, okay, uh, news feed, all right, news break, okay, 2 killed in Oakland, okay, Tiffany Haynard, okay. See, they want to polarize, all right, the small person, okay, and especially in this state of Illinois. But the real corruption is at the top, all right, is at the top. You know, so going into the scripture, you know, the people are as its leaders, and that is never wrong, okay. So right now my voice is beginning to crack, and Salakia, you know, I've had some water, but you know, it's just, you know, allergies coming. But, you know, Lord willing, you were edified. Till next time, Shalom.